What am I still doing here? Well, John, I think it's time you quit your job. Don't you see the signs? What signs? I'll show you. We've all had bad days at the office, maybe even a bad week or two. But if you can't remember the last good day you've had at work, it's definitely time to quit. I don't say it's easy. You should be afraid to take the risk to change your job, but you should be even more afraid of staying where you are if it's making you miserable. Jordan Peterson is spot on. The clock is ticking. If you're miserable in your job now and you change nothing, in 5 years, you'll be much more miserable and 5 years older. Being miserable over a long time will have a negative impact on your health, on your social life, and on your soul. Therefore, if you feel miserable more than 2 out of 5 days per week for longer than half a year, you need to change something. If you cannot change the things in the company which make you feel miserable, you need to leave. A toxic boss can be a nightmare. Often these kind of bosses behave in a rude way and act like a bully. They have no respect for your opinion and no respect on your ideas. Such a bad boss micromanages you in a way that you have the feeling each of your moves are being watched as if you were in a prison. You don't get any constructive feedback, but everything you do is wrong. With such a boss, your daily work becomes deeply unsatisfying. It's a toxic workplace which sucks out all of your energy. It's crystal clear. If you have such a toxic boss, you need to quit. If you are being required to do things that are not in line with your values and to make you feel ashamed or uncomfortable, then this is a clear sign that you need to leave. Even if it's not a matter of values or ethics, you might need to quit. That's what happened to me in my corporate job years ago. The board of directors switched strategy in an opposite direction. I was not convinced at all that this was the right move. That's why I had to go. Was it easy to leave? No, but it was worth it. Every company has good and bad days, but if your company has already shown several of the following warning signs for longer than half a year, then you should consider to look out for a new job. Typical signs that your company is struggling or is in a severe crisis are: company sales fall off a cliff. Your salary has not been paid on time for several months in a row. Important team members left the company recently.
Bye, John.
Customer complaints are increasing. Top management doesn't inform employees about the actual status. Everything's fine, guys. Don't worry. Just go back to work. Nothing to see here. If you see 2 or more of these signs, you better look out for a new job. Let's face it, you've stayed in your current job just too long. Your day-to-day work is boring. You feel stuck. There's no room for progression and there's no challenge anymore. You don't learn any new things in your current job, but you want to. You already know how your next job looks like. You're very clear what type of job you want, and you're very clear that you know exactly what to do to get this job. And this job could also be that you're becoming your own boss. By the way, that's what happened to me. I was ready to leave, but I didn't know until the signs became crystal clear to me. Click this video to hear the whole story. Thanks for watching and see you soon. That this was the right move. I was not convinced.